In this video we'll explain how you can use array arguments when using a grid component. So you'll see here we have a UX component that has a button that's going to open up a grid, and it's going to open up the grid and show all of the rows in the grid for the rows in this list control here that I select. So I've selected these 4 rows there, and now when I open up the grid I see those 4 rows in the grid. So let's take a look at what happened behind the scenes here. So first of all, we can see that we have a list control that has been configured to allow a multiple selection. So we've turned multi-select on, and we've said that each time the user clicks on a row in the list, that adds to the selection, and then we've said that this list returns the customer ID. So the value of the list is a CRLF delimited list of customer IDs. Then if we look at the button over here, we'll see that the button which opens up the grid is configured as follows. So we're opening up the grid, we've specified a filter, and the filter here uses the SQL in clause, and then we use an argument over here, but it's a special type of argument because its prefix is array underbar. So this means that this is an array argument, and an array argument has not a single value but an array of values. So when using an in clause with array arguments, it's required to put the argument value in parentheses. So here's our where clause. It's got a customer ID is in, and then an argument value over here, and then you can see here that we've bound this argument to the value of the list. So the argument here, this argument array, is going to be populated with the choices that were made in the list, which is a CRLF delimited list of the customer IDs, and that's all that we needed to do. So now when we go ahead now and we run this component, we can see now that if I go and just select one record, the grid opens up with just one selection. If I go here and select multiple records, then when the grid opens up, it opens up with all of those records. And since I've turned debugging mode on here on an AJAX callback, I can actually see what the SQL that the grid is using is, and you can see here's my my where clause, which was specified by the button, and here's my argument array, which is being populated with all of those values. So the ability to use an in clause in a grid filter in combination with argument arrays is a powerful feature for the grid component. Thanks very much for watching.